town. Our next guest has Las Vegas on tap.
That's right. Celebrity columnist Norm Clark, the latest happenings in Las Vegas. How are you, buddy?
Good morning. Doing great.
Marty Allen, our buddy Marty Allen.
95th birthday today.
Wow.
Can you imagine that?
That's
Happy
fantastic.
birthday.
Having a birthday party out at South Point at 7 o'clock. Last year he got 1,000 people out at the Rampart. I don't know where they're going to put them all tonight, but I know that last year they had Carrot Top leap out of a cake.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so who knows?
You'll know there'll be a little bit of hair in your food there. I mean, it's inevitable. Actually, Carrot Top going to be hanging out with you. Conversations with Norm.
And you.
And
you're going to be joining us
cool.
for, we've got that coming up April 2nd.
Yeah, over at the Smith Center.
And Smith Center, 2 o'clock on a Sunday.
If you haven't been to a Conversations with Norm, by the way, it is so much fun. It's like inside the actor's studio for local Las Vegas celebrities, and to get inside their head, it's really remarkable the stories that come out. In these
Well,
events.
speaking of conversations, I want to send a speedy recovery to our friend Shecky Green, who broke a hip at the Italian American Club.
Oh,
so,
no.
Shecky, we're hoping you're back on your feet soon and doing well and playing the ponies. I'm sure you got an app to do that.
Absolutely. Shecky's the man. We had him for Conversations with Norm as well. One of the most actually engaging of all in the series.
Biggest turnouts ever.
Phenomenal. Absolutely.
Wow. Can we shift gears and talk about what everybody's talking about here, the Trump building and the...
Yeah, Forbes magazine came out with a story that Phil Ruffin has talked to Trump since the inauguration and said that they should think about doing another casino together, and the thinking is that they would also, he wants Trump to get involved in the, Trump's been talking about infrastructure. He wants Trump to get involved in that high-speed train thing, and that it would create 80,000 jobs and bring more people here and put more people in the rooms, and of course there's some conflict of interest issues there.
A little, yeah, sure. I mean, the whole idea with the Trump Tower initially was that there were going to be other casinos that were going to be built right around it.
Right, there was going to be a second tower.
And there was going to be a second tower, but then there was going to be other properties around it too. It would have been a bustling area, and it's still just surrounded by dirt. So they got to make their own fun at this point.
He finished the first one just as the economy crashed.
Great timing.
Crashed.
In all fairness, I have to point out that Nordstrom is next door, and that's
there's a lot of
that's a place that I congregate. So I think it's quite it's populated quite well.
We had it was a very interesting past week, sad past week. The loss of Chuck Barris, who we know from the Gong Show, and Chuck Berry. Very similar names.
Yes. I was covering an event in Denver about 20 years ago. It was the Summit of the Eight. All the major countries get together. And the Russians were invited a special thing. And they put on a show. Chuck Berry performed.
Wow.
And a tip came to me that Chuck Berry would only do it if the money was cash up front and put in a attaché case that either somebody in his family, and then I called just to make sure that I remember this. I called a top concert guy the other day, and he said all true, but he said he also put several $1,000s worth in his boot. So
that's old school.
Chuck didn't take any chances.
Wow.
Apparently got burned in
one too many times.
his younger years.
Do you think if we asked to be paid that way, it would work?
That would be
here at the station?
pretty remarkable. Unmarked bills, please. It's great having you, my friend.
I'm heading to Arizona this week for the NFL Raiders. I'm sure it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Next week.
It's great having you, buddy.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Visit Norm on his new website, norm.vegas or vsin.vegas, doing great stuff over there at South Point. He's also on Facebook. Don't stay with us. Stay with us right now, because we're going to slide into spring.